almost, yeah.
Right? Anyway.
Speaking of politics, it is election season.
Yeah.
And I thought we could bring in one of our regular guests to talk a little bit about what's going on, maybe give an endorsement, maybe give an anti-endorsement, whatever that might mean. So, yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, how you doing, Marcus? Yeah.
Well, welcome back. You're back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You're funny. You're the famous comedian Marcus now. Yeah, you're funny. This guy's funny. Yeah.
So, Arnold, let's talk politics. So what's going on?
Well, this is the voting season and it's time to do the politics. So, I'm here to endorse, the guy running for this, the gerrymandering. We wanted to stop, Jerry and me. We're both, in the same page of this. We both don't like, the reverse eggs in the basket. We feel that, the eggs in the basket alone is painful enough. The gerrymandering is, for not sticking the balls in the asshole while the cock is in the pussy. Yeah.
So there's a candidate named Jerry Mandarin? Is that
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, Jerry Mandarin. Yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah.
So this has nothing to do with the political mapping called gerrymandering, does it?
Yeah, no, nothing to do with this at all. No, why would I have anything to do with this? This is silly. This is more about a sex move, a very painful one, and one that I don't recommend any of the men out there try, even though you're curious during the intercourse. Yeah.
So you're not endorsing that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not endorsing Jerry. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, I'm against this guy, Jerry Mandarin. He's very bad. Yeah, he hurts. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like you just did a classic political flip-flop there, Mr.
Yeah. Yeah, flip-flop. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, the flip. The sound it makes when you're walking and you make the flip-flop. Yeah, this is what we do in the politics, We say one thing and then we do the other. Yeah.
Gotcha. You're not, by chance, sponsored by Flip Flop, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sponsored by the Flip Flop. It's not authentic Flip Flop unless it makes the Flip Flop sound. The Flip Flop, Flip Flop. And if it's not making this sound, then it's some Chinese knockoff. Don't buy it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's political.
Yeah, I've got to go fuck the nanny. Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere yet.
Well, okay. What's going on?
I realize that might be important, but I wanted to ask you about some other things. Now, recently, we uncovered some old found audio of you reading for some parts that you didn't get. Now, this is not to say that you didn't deserve those roles, but you went on to do your own thing, of course. Successfully, very, obviously. I just wanted to ask about some of these screen tests that you took part in. One being you read for Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, before they got the Tom Hanks and they had to play the retard, I've been in there to give it the old retard shot, I wanted to play someone really retarded who, was meeting his lifelong girlfriend, romantic partner with AIDS for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I think you added a nice touch to
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
the character, for sure.
Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't have made this movie, because I think I would have done better than Tom Hanks, and I totally would have won the Oscar. Yeah. The other movie, what?
You read for Darth Vader.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like this character needed to be an Austrian, sort of, android robot person. But unfortunately, the George Lucas, he went with the James Earl Jones voice instead. I felt that, my voice would have been better, but yeah, it was very interesting indeed to read for this, and what an honor. Yeah.
That would have been interesting, considering that was purely a voice acting role, which I don't think you've done that before. Have you?
No.
Have you done any cartoon work or anything like that?
No.
I know that something, I don't think we have it queued up, but I believe you read for a part in Sister Act, too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I wanted to, come in there for the sequel and play the Whoopi Goldberg character in the, underprivileged black, choir, and I wanted to, sing with all my heart to the God and to feel back in the habit, it was fantastic.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's really interesting. We will definitely take a look.
Can I please talk about my fantastic tryout for Yannick Castle's role in the Dirty Dancing? Yeah, it was very dirty.
Oh, yes, that's another one. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze famously played that role.
Yeah, so, for me, playing a gigolo would, not be too far off, but then, I learned later on when they were casting the Jennifer Grey that she was actually playing the 16-year-old, and I didn't feel this would be good for furthering my career if I was a gigolo at a hotel hanging out and fucking all these rich women with diamonds in their pockets, and then, how the Johnny Castle kind of grooms this 16-year-old who's kind of a rich Jew,
Sure. So in this case, you were actually offered the role, and you
I was offered the role because I could. Yeah, because I could do the lift perfectly with one arm or one finger with the Jennifer Grey. But for me, this role was enticing to the pedophile, and I won't take part in this. Yeah.
Well, I think the late Patrick Swayze owes you a little bit of thanks. It made his whole career.
Yeah, it's amazing how people can overlook the fact that he was banging this 16-year-old violently and sort of still fucking other rich women at the same time while sort of perusing around in this hotel. Yeah.
Right. So is it true that you also were considering the Jerry Orbach role as Baby's father?
Yeah, I wanted to play Baby's father as a Jerry, but I felt like I couldn't put the baby in the corner, and that it was something I had to do, Yeah.
Right. This is the morality of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Probably
in Hollywood.
How you got to become the governor of California. I think that played a large role in that, because if you had played that role, I doubt that you would have ended up being successful in politics for the very reason that you just stated. People wouldn't have looked at that in a positive light.
This is true. But the famous scene where, they do the heartbeat, gagoom, gagoom. It's like a heartbeat. You've got to feel it. Gagoom, gagoom. Yeah, I feel this also is manufactured bullshit of Hollywood. He didn't love her. He didn't care for her. They hope that, this is I would have liked it if the Dirty Dancing was about, the pedophile, a gigolo, but he turns violent in there because he has to find the murderer, and he has to destroy everyone at the hotel. This would have been much better, Dirty Dancing. Yeah.
Have you considered rewriting the script to your liking?
Maybe thinking of doing this maybe next week or next year, but listen, I have to go because I have to fuck the nanny. She's calling.
Thanks for coming on the show, Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, everybody.
Yeah, always, he's amazing, that guy. I mean, always great. It's so cool that we can just connect to him, too, We always have a line to Arnold.
Well, I think it has something to do with what we were just talking about. In fact, where you live, where I lived, right in the, the heart of, Venice, Marina del Rey, Santa Monica area. I mean, that's where he is.
Yeah.
That's where he lives and breathes and rides his bike down the Venice Beach boardwalk every day. So it was.
It's true. I mean, he is as OG in Venice as I am.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's nice because we were able to establish a relationship with him over the years, where he trusts us. He knows that we're not going to, make fun of him, make